Welcome to the Ogden City Council's quick meeting recap for the work session, special city council meeting, and RDA meeting that took place on Tuesday, December 14th, 2021. In the work session, the council reviewed and discussed the newly approved voter precincts and reviewed voter participation areas, or VPAs. Due to delays in the transfer of census data, the Weber County Commission was not able to approve of the new precincts until December 14th. Weber County shared maps of the new precincts, which the council will use to create new VPAs. Per Utah law, VPAs must be approved before the end of the year. The new precinct boundaries remain largely unchanged. There were, however, several small changes to precincts that will have some impact on VPAs and council districts. The council will review the new precinct boundaries and be prepared to vote on VPAs on December 21st. School board voting districts will be reviewed as well, but a final vote isn't necessary until January 11th. City council districts generally match VPAs, but they do not have to be improved until mid-May of 2022. The council then reviewed a draft of a resolution regarding the Marshall White Center. The resolution recognizes the importance of the center to the community and the need for renovation. It also requests that Ogden City Administration reevaluate the city's capital improvement plan, create a CIP brief for the construction of a new center at the site, and include the project on the CIP priority list. The advisory committee is working with VCBO Architecture to provide estimated costs and a potential final rendering for a new center. This information will help determine timelines that will be included in the resolution when available. A subcommittee consisting of representatives from the Marshall White Center Advisory Committee, administration, and the council was also discussed. The resolution will be considered by the council on December 21st. The council discussed the potential need to amend the resolution once more details are available. In the council meeting, representatives from the Ogden City Diversity Commission introduced William Hendricks as the recipient of a one-year full tuition scholarship to the Ogden Weber Technical College as part of the college's 50th anniversary. The scholarship was announced earlier this year by the Ogden Weber Technical College. At that time, the council was asked to identify a hardworking resident or employee to be the recipient. The council then enlisted the help of the Diversity Commission to select Mr. Hendricks. After a public hearing, the council approved the fiscal year 2022 annual action plan amendment. The action included the approval of 2 resolutions and an ordinance. The approved amendments with this mid-year update include recognizing program income and carryover funding, as well as shifting CDBG CV funding to the new Business Recovery Fund program. There was no adjustment for entitlement funding for this budget amendment. The approved budget amendment totaled $1.7 million. A breakdown of the amendment can be found in the results document found on our website. After a public hearing, the council approved the funding of arts projects to be installed along the BRT route. The ordinance approved $190,459 to fund the program, which will provide art enhancements to the future BRT platforms in Ogden created by local and national artists. This project is part of an agreement between the city, Weber State University, and McCady Hospital for an approximated total project cost of $267,000. The council then adopted a resolution approving the renewal of the Synchrony Bank line of credit. The proposal will renew the line of credit for 2 years with the same terms as those approved in 2019. The renewal will be good for 2 years, at which point reauthorization would be required. The terms of the GE Money Bank, now Synchrony Bank, line of credit were the same as those that had been established with Fannie Mae. The previous CRA loan of $1.4 million was used to build and renovate dozens of homes that benefited low to moderate income levels. The council approved a zone text amendment and rezone for the Capitol Square project. The zone text amendment outlines specific land uses and design standards that will apply to the site. The purpose of the zone text amendment is to provide a mixed-use development that is designed to be complementary to the historic community in which it is located. The rezone changed the zoning of the block from expanded scale neighborhood commercial to mixed use. The property is owned by the city. The purpose of the rezone is to allow for a variety of uses within the same zone, including townhomes, apartments, single-family residences, commercial, entertainment, and office uses. Mixed-use zones also allow for multiple use types to be incorporated within the same building, such as retail on the ground level and residential on each level above. In addition to the rezone, the zoning code required the city council to simultaneously review and approve a project master plan. The council denied a petition to allow brick homes to be painted in the East Central community. In the meeting of December 7th, the council approved an ordinance to allow brick to be painted in the area, but only in certain circumstances. In that meeting, no action was taken on the petition that began the conversation, which is why additional action was taken on the 14th. In the RDA meeting, the board approved an RDA budget amendment to fund quality neighborhood housing projects and pre-development costs for the Wonder Block. The approved amendment of nearly $2.4 million recognizes additional revenues in the Continental Project area. The revenue is from $1,887,425 in loan proceeds and $17,075 in tax increment, and appropriates $20,925 of those revenues to the loan fees and $1,883,575 in pre-development costs for Wonder Block. The budget amendment also recognizes $150,000 $331,850 in revenues in the housing fund from lease revenue and $331,850 for the sale of property and appropriates $150,000 of those funds to rental property expenditures and $331,850 for Quality Neighborhoods housing projects. The entire recording from the meetings of December 14th can be accessed on the Ogden City Council's Facebook page and podcast with timestamps to skip to specific agenda items. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out to the council office at 801-629-8153 or send an email to citycouncil@ogdencity.com.